Hey guys, we're back, the Real Estate Wholesale Network, and this video is on closing leads, closing your leads. There's a ton of different ways to close these leads. Me personally, I've tried every which way. I know some of you younger generation individuals, I mean, you guys like to text, you like to instant message. Let me tell you, most of the deals that you're closing with distressed properties, you're dealing with somebody, 35, 40 years old or older. At least 70% of my leads are 40 years old and older. Most of these people, the whole thing is, you're not just selling your business, you're selling yourself. So I don't like to text. I don't like to instant message because it's kind of spammy, and I just don't like it. And as far as closing ratios, the best thing that I've found is cold calling. Cold calling for sure. They hear a real voice on the other side. You can, here's the thing with text. With text, you can't create excitement, you can't create sadness, you can't create any of that. With cold calling, you can create the empathy, you can create the excitement. You can let these people know you're trying to help them out of a bad situation. So if you have an individual whose house is in foreclosure, they got their list pendings notice, they packed their shit up, they left. Alright, well, in most states, it takes 9 to 12 months for a foreclosure to come through. Alright, so they packed their stuff up and they left. You shoot them a text, hey, my name's so-and-so, I'm interested in buying your house. Are you interested in selling? Alright, are they more likely to respond to that? Or are they more likely to respond to, hello, Mr. Jones, how are you? Oh, fine, fine. My name is, my name's so-and-so, I was calling about your home on Park Street. I noticed it pulled up in our list pendings report, and I would like to help you with this property and possibly buy it from you if it's for sale, and maybe keep this foreclosure, off your credit so you're not having to start all over again. Is this something you'd be interested in? Boom, you're closing that deal. Boom, closing that deal. Alright. Dude, text and instant message, your closing percentage and closing rate is a lot less than cold calling. Don't be scared to pick up the phone and dial the number and close the deals. I guarantee your ratio percentage will go up. Alright, here's how you have to think about it. Alright, I close 8 to 13 deals a month. Alright, so here's what you have to think about. Are you willing to lose a potential $10 to $15 to $20,000 deal because you want to send a text message? Come on. I would rather call. Most of my phone calls maybe last, if the rapport is building good, I would say maybe 15 or 20 minutes. And I'm talking to them, I'm asking them the basic questions. How is the roof? How is the electrical? Does the HVAC work? What do you think on a scale of 1 to 10? What would you rate the property? How long have you lived in it? Can we set up a day to go look at it? That's the key question. All right, here's the next thing. Once you set up a time to go look at this property, alright, when you go to look at this property, from the time you pull up to the time you get back in your car, you want these people to feel as comfortable with you as possible, because you're still creating a win-win-win situation. Alright, you're looking at making anywhere from $5,000 to $20,000 on this deal. Alright, you may be able to put some money in the seller's pocket. If not, you're at least helping them stay out of foreclosure, and then you're also meeting the numbers, 80%, whatever your buyer's numbers are. You're making a good deal for your buyers as well. All right, so when you pull up, if you see a lot of really nice planted flowers and, a house looks nice, compliment them on that. Make them feel comfortable. When you walk into the house and you're looking around, look for something you can build rapport in. I mean, don't go in straight up trying to be somebody that you're not. Don't go in just, what's the least amount you'll take for this? Oh, this is going to cost this much, this is going to cost this much. These people are already in distress. You don't want to create more anxiety or more distress on them, so you want to make them comfortable. You have to know how to talk to people, you have to know how to interact with people. If you don't, find a way to make it work. Start doing more YouTube live videos, Facebook live videos, speaking in front of people, a bunch of different things that you can do to work on that. But some easy ways to build rapport, just look around their house. You see pictures of a bunch of kids. I mean, if these people are in their 60s and 70s, and these are younger kids, they're probably not there. It's probably grandkids. Oh, you have grandkids? How many grandkids do you have? Oh, really? What's their names? Or when you see military photos or medals, oh, were you in the military? Put your hand out and shake that individual's hand. Oh, thank you for your service. Because of you, I'm able to do what I do for a living. Create that rapport, make them comfortable. As you're walking around looking at the house, throw in the questions. Does the HVAC work okay? Have you had any problems with it? Oh, great. Well, you probably don't need the HVAC right now because it's a really nice 65 degrees outside. You can change the subject back and forth so that when you leave, they're comfortable with you and you're going to be able to work this deal. Don't throw away $5,000 to $20,000, by going in and being an ass. Help these people out. Create that win-win-win situation. Call these people. Now, granted, when you skip trace, you can't always find, a good working number. But if you can't, then you can start doing mailing. But, just keep in mind, when you mail to that address and it gets sent to their new address, you're going to have to mail them 4, 5, or 6 times because the money is in the follow-up. So be prepared for that. But if you're good at skip tracing, you should be able to find their number. And I'm going to do another video on skip tracing the leads and being able to make contact with these people in another video. But guys, closing your leads, try it. I'm telling you, cold calling is the way to go. Call these people, set up a time, go take a look at their house, make them feel comfortable. If the numbers work out, then you can set up and tell them, hey, I would like my contractor to come over and take a look at this property and give me an estimate on repairs. They set up a time, get with the general contractor that you network with, get them over there, get an estimate on repairs so that you can send that to your buyers. Guys, don't sleep on this.